He who was equal with God did not consider equality with God something to be grasped. He who was made in the image of God did not, in other words, Jesus, this is amazing. Jesus never played the God card. He never said, okay, by the way, I'm God, right? So.
This is a very misleading interpretation. Jesus never denied he was God or, quote, did not consider equality with God something to be grasped, which is not the verse. The book of Philippians says, "Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who, being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men."
Meaning this, though he was from eternity in the form of God, possessed of the same glory, yet he thought it right to veil this glory, and not to appear with it among the children of men, and therefore he was made in the likeness of men, and took upon him the form or appearance of a servant, and, had he retained the appearance of this ineffable glory, it would, in many respects, have prevented him from accomplishing the work which God gave him to do, and his humiliation, as necessary to the salvation of men, could not have been complete.
Andy is also incorrect that Jesus never played the God card. Jesus would publicly forgive sins and claim that he would one day judge the whole world. He said that he was the way, the truth, and the life. In John chapter 8 he boldly stated how, before Abraham was, I am. He called himself the resurrection and displayed how he had complete authority over any illness, even death itself. In John chapter 5, he said that men should honor him just as they honor God. And in John chapter 10 we read how he said, I and my Father are one. Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him. Jesus answered them, Many good works have I showed you from my Father, for which of those works do ye stone me? The Jews answered him, saying, For a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy, and because that thou, being a man, makest thyself God.